it's Rick from Guitar Hangar, and today we bring you a really rare amp. It's a Vox Mystery Amp, circa 64, 65. It's called a mystery amp because they made very few of them, you know, maybe just out of odds and ends in the factory. There's not much known about these amps except that there's just only a few of them out there floating around. The gentleman that wrote the Vox book acknowledges this amp in the book and writes in great detail about it, but he calls it the Vox Mystery Amp. If you Google Vox Mystery Amp, there's on the Vintage Amp website, there's a whole string, maybe 5-6 pages long about this amp and this amp in particular. When we got it in, it didn't have tubes in it, so my amp tech went to the Vintage Amp board, found that thread, and then proceeded to get involved with the people there to sort it out and figure it out. What we've done on this amp, the reverb circuit on this amp is a very strange build. It uses actually old like phono record player cartridges with a spring in between them. It's an incredibly unstable reverb circuit. We just disconnected it. If you want the reverb circuit reconnected for originality, you can certainly do so, but it makes the amp very unstable and howly and squealy, and it's quite annoying. So we disconnected it. Other than that, it's a little 10-watt amp. It's not super loud. It's really, I think, more about a collector's item than a functional amp that you would take out and gig with or record with. It's just a really oddball Vox amp. If you're a hardcore Vox fan, you may want it just to have in the collection of amps. I'll turn it around now so you can see the controls on the back of the amp where everything is. So we've got a volume control, we've got a tone control, we've got a vibrato, and the reverb circuit, which again is off. The vibrato is working. So you can see that functions perfectly. It has 3 Goodman 10-inch speakers in there. It's an EL84 amp, and then 3 or 4 preamp tubes. I don't know, 12 AX7s or AU7s or whatever, and an EZ81 rectifier. It's a really neat amp, and if you're into old Voxes, this might be a very cool one for the collection. The Vox Mystery Amp.